Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and this is the Coocheer 7500 mAh power bank, waterproof, dustproof, shockproof travel charger with dual USB port. Whew. And here's the packaging. It's pretty solid packaging, a little higher standard than some of the most competitions there have, but it's pretty well packaged and I kind of like it. And you open this thing up and you do find that the external battery is in the middle, nestled right in between two little cardboard pieces. You pull that guy out. Looks good. Check it. And now we go to the manual. It's a little 2-page manual. It's kind of your basic instructions for an external battery. If you've got one, you kind of know how they work already. And now you get the infamous Coocheer card. We'd love to hear from you. Comes in every one of their products. And then you get a micro or USB to micro USB cable. It's about like, I don't know, a foot long or so. And let's take a look at this guy. You push the button there, which is kind of flush. You kind of got to know where it is. It doesn't anything poke out, but there's a little writing, you can kind of feel it. You push in once, and it tells you what your battery standings are, and they're about 25% increments the dots are, so I'm about halfway charged there. But the bad thing is, when you push it once, it won't go off till you push it again. And then you hold it down for 3 seconds, you get the light to come on. And I do love the color of the LED light. It's a really good, soothing tone light. It shines about 6-10 feet out in front of you at night. Works great. No complaints. So let's look at the little flap here, because it says it is waterproof. It's a very thin flap, and the gasket that's inside there is kind of really non-existent, sort of. It's a different type of rubber material than the surrounding rubber, so to me it doesn't seal as good as like a waterproof thing should. So I would say it's splash proof, not waterproof. You find the 1 amp port, 2 amp port inside. There's a little carabiner strap holder there, and also under that flap is the micro charging port that you get there with it. And then now this thing's built like a tank. It's got thick rubber all the way around. It does not get hot when you're using it. I mean, it's well insulated, I think. I don't feel any temperature change. I didn't notice any, but I've dropped this from 10 to 15 feet up. No problems. I've beat it trying to get that flap to open up. I beat it harder than this. I just didn't want to damage my desk. But it doesn't pop open, which is a huge plus, like I thought it would. And I like that a lot. It feels sturdy in your hands, too, which is nice. So let's try to charge my phone here and see what happens. Plug it up. I've got it in the 1 amp port. I push the button on the side, which turns the unit on, and it charges like normal. In about an hour, I'll have a fully charged battery from 0 to 100% or so. One thing I don't like, once you push that button on the side and turn it on, even if you unplugged it, it wouldn't detect it, and you got to actually push it again and turn it off, or it stays on. Now, I'm going to test, see how much amperage and voltage is coming through this. Now, I do get a true 5 volt, which is nice, and a 1.1 amp, which is right on with the 1 amp port. So let me plug it in the 2 amp port and see if anything happens. And it does not. It's one thing I noticed, and I don't know what was up with that, so I was like, scratching my head a little bit, and I was like, well, I got 1 amp on both ports, so let me try a tablet. So I grabbed one of my tablets, tried it. This is on the 2 amp port here, so I'm checking it out, turning it on, and I noticed that it actually jumps up to about 1.3 here in just a second. And that's about as high as it gets. About a 1.39 is what I got out of that is at its max. So I tried another tablet, this one here, and it only got up to about 1. Other than that, this is a brilliant buy, I think, for the price. It's built like a tank. I think you can drop it from a story up, which is about like 30 feet or something, and you'll be just fine. This is the Coocheer 7500 mAh power bank, waterproof, I would say splash proof, dust proof, shock proof travel charger. And I really like it for the price. It's a good solid unit, and it doesn't overheat like some of the other ones do, which is a plus. So thanks for watching. This has been another Isaiah's Reviews. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and share this to all your social sites. That helps get me to places I can't get to on my own, and I really do appreciate that. And I can't wait to see you again here on Isaiah's Reviews.